Welcome to another Zenler FBH. So we have a question here, which I kind of answered, but I messed it up. Actually, I answered the question wrong. Didn't have my head on. So Katerina Pavlakis has asked the question: can someone explain the difference between the two file libraries on New Zenler? There is a media library accessible from site menu. And then there is a My Library accessible from the editor. When you grab an image URL via element settings, I assume the first is meant for course material and the latter for page builder elements. I'm confused because the files uploaded via the editor also show in the media library, but they don't all show in My Library. So can't easily reuse the elements elsewhere in the site. I must be doing something wrong. You're not. It's just it can be a little bit confusing, but it's not. Let me show you. So let's go first of all to the site and have a look in here. So I'm going to go to Media Library. Now, Media Library gives you a place where all your media is, so it's nice and easy for you to find, and that's why we set it up with a few options. One is you can preview, the other one is you can add a share link here, and you can also download, and you can edit the name and things like that, or replace the file. So if we go to the share options inside the Media Library, you also have the ability to change certain things, like anyone with this link can download, log in users with this link can download. So basically only people that are logged in can download it. So it's a place where you can control a little bit more of your media and also edit things and replace files, because sometimes you might have a link in here, say like a free PDF, and you have a link and you put it on multiple sites, but if you update that PDF, you might also want to keep that link the same. So like for anything with a PDF in here, you could actually go in and basically replace the file but keep the link the same. So you can do that with PDFs. So this is a place for management, really, the media library. Everything you upload goes into the media library. All right, so that's important to know, including HTML and SCORM projects, as well as PDFs, videos and images, etc, etc. So inside here, if you were to add something like an image, now because you've chosen image here, it's going to access the library, the My Library here, and because it's looking for images, it will show all the images in here, you see. So if I was to add a new image into the media library, then it will appear in here. Now you can also add them from searching through Pixabay as well. So I'm going to just close this and we're going to jump back here, and I'm just going to upload a file. So I'm going to go and just grab a file to upload. Let's grab something like this. Okay, so I'm going to click open and then upload. Okay, so it's in there. So I need to refresh this just so it loads, but it should then bring that image across. So as you can see, there it is there. So it's because you're looking for images. If you're thinking, oh, PDFs, then that's a different thing, you know, because it's a different media type. You just ask for images. Now this also applies for background images as well. If I was to go into here and go into the settings, shoot across to the background image to change it, it's going to flick up the My Library. That's because your library, My Library, in a page or in a course or these things, then you're going to find that information in there. Okay, so hopefully that's cleared it up. Now also the same would apply for any courses that you've got set up as well. So if I went into one of the course pages here that I have got set up, this is just a dummy course, and I was going to edit here, you would also have access to My Library, which is accessing Media Library, but it's My Library of images, not Media Library. Media means not just images, but PDFs, videos, anything else that you upload. So My Library, because you're looking for images, is My Library of images, which it pulls from the Media Library, if that makes any kind of sense. So let's click in here again, just click in here. and then once again you're going to get this image come up. So hopefully that's clear for you. It's just to not confuse it. We don't want, if someone's uploading an image, we don't want them to have access to video and things like that cannot be loaded in, like a PDF. You know, what's going to do with the PDF once it loads it in there. So if you need to grab any links for say a PDF, because for instance you were coming in here and dropping a link into a PDF, then you would go across to your media library and you would find the upload that you've done, and you would copy that link via the share block, or whether it's logged in users or logged out, you'd copy that link and then you would drop it into your page as a link. So you would go into select the text and then you would go to link and you would drop that link in there. So hopefully that's clear for you. So it needs maybe a little bit of expanding because of it could be confusing. Basically it's my library because it's my library of images, because you're looking for an image. So media library contains all of the media. Okay, so hopefully that's helped you. Katerina.